Shalom. These are extra videos that I did not create. See, the ones I've labeled to upload, but these are the ones that been manipulated that I This file does not have a program associated with it for performing this action. Creating an association in the set association control panel. For the record, this file also is under detective pooler. And this was a, before I realized what is going on, back when I owned my own private investigation company under that name, which was out of ignorance. So I'm not going to give them room to come up with their own deceptive agenda to try to use that against me. I'm just going to give full disclosure. Like I told you back in the day on a video called "I Want You to Know Who I Am." I told you that I had a private investigation company that, like everyone else, I was motivated to get out there and have my own business and do those type of things, but then not knowing that all this is a setup. It's a big plot, the big plan. So that's basically what that's about. So I'm not going to give them room to operate with that. So I'm just giving the full disclosure of the truth for all to hear out of my own mouth. So that's a program that's on the computer, from when I was doing that type of work back in the day. And also while I'm at it too, I want to apologize and ask you to forgive me, because that's why, I was going to make a separate video called Forgive Them for what they do. There's a lot of people in this gang stalking program who think they're just doing the job and they're honest. They really are honest. But they don't know that they're being used and manipulated to do evil. That's why I stopped doing those things once I found out, that what this is really about. A lot of times, you, as investigators, if you're listening, if you're a targeted individual, whatever, powerful individual, a lot of times before you become awake to what's going on, these people are using you to go out and do assignments, and you think you're just doing your job. Thinking you're doing, but this is actually harming people. So once I realized that that's what they're doing, I stopped. I got rid of the business. Not saying that everybody that called me was doing that, but these evil people, they're so crafty and manipulative that I'm sure they were doing that. I have nobody that called me and say, yeah, you're doing this for us. No, nobody nothing like that. I got legitimate calls. I need you to do this work, go do that. But based on what I know now, I'm pretty much sure that they actually were doing that. That's why I stopped doing it. So I would say the same to you. Really, those who are awakened, I would submit to you and suggest that maybe find another line of work where you can ensure that you're not injuring or hurting anybody, because these evil people behind the scene are manipulating things behind the scene and doing evil. So once you realize that you may be doing evil, turn away from the evil and stop it. Now there's many of those people who are, getting jobs and they're thinking they're doing right, and that's the intent. They don't have any evil intent. But like the guy that came the other day trying to get me to sign something, that was evil intent, because nobody gives you go to a beauty supply place, you go to a legitimate company that does installations or does the yard work, they'll give you your card, you tell them, go about your way, I consider you, they go about their way. They don't stop and say, yeah, this is my job, yeah, I'm gonna give you a card, but this is my job, I need you to sign this. Sign it for what? What you signing something for? All you did was advertise your business to me. Now it's my right to either use you or not use you. You know, and I've, like I said the other video, like I was sharing with the gang stalker, I'm trying to, you know, nicely tell him, you know, go about your way, because I got your card, I'll consider you if I decide to do something like that. But then he goes to the line that exposes himself. First of all, he exposed himself that he was watching me on the inside of my house, because I told him I wasn't even outside yet. And then he goes, go ahead and tells me, yeah, this is my job. I need you to sign this. Sign something. Whatever am I signing something for? All you doing is telling me that you do this type of work. Give me your card, go about your business, and if I decide to do that and use you, I will call you. But then he goes the extra mile, and that's when he did too much. Yeah, I need you. Who know? If anybody who's honest in their heart and their mind, nobody gives you a business card then asks you to sign something. That shows evil intent right there. So that's what I'm saying. Stuff like this. I didn't create all them extra videos. now I can't even get in them to see what they're saying, and I'm not gonna put them online online not knowing what it's gonna show, because I didn't create that. All right, shalom. This is more information.